Hello, friends. Welcome back. So today I want to talk to you about reprogramming your mind and the importance that plays. So I've mentioned in several videos about Joe Dispenza and how he talks about reprogramming our mind and our thoughts and our thought patterns, all the way down to the subconscious mind. Because what a lot of people are unaware of is that your subconscious mind actually helps create the reality that you live in. So it helps create your world, okay? So along with that, your constant thought patterns or beliefs, things that you think about, that you hold emotional resonance to, especially, definitely creates your world, your reality. So if you're in a negative loop, if you're in a negative thought loop thinking, that you don't have enough, or you don't have enough money, or you're not good enough, or bad things always happen, or you have bad luck, or, any of these types of thought patterns, ultimately, on a repetitive basis, do create your reality. And furthermore, once you think something for long enough, your subconscious mind notes that, and it definitely helps to create your reality. Okay, so with all that being said, what can we do to fix this, to eradicate it, to begin to create a world that we're happy in, that we, that meets our not only our needs, but more than that, everything. How do we change those thought behaviors, those thought patterns, to create the reality that we want, that brings us in all the abundance that we're actually worthy of? So through a lot of Joe Dispenza's videos that I watched over the course of time, he talks about, sitting by yourself. Call it meditation, call it whatever you want, but practicing mindfulness, noticing what you are thinking about all day, first and foremost. Really pay attention to your thoughts. Give yourself that time and that effort. So after about a day or two of some real mindfulness, I started noticing how negative my thought patterns were for the longest time, for years and years and years and years, of never feeling good enough, whether it was in romantic relationships, whether it was in my family dynamic, whether it was at work, whether, any different scenario. I never felt like I measured up, like I was ever accepted, like I was ever good enough, like I could ever bring something positive to the table. I constantly struggled with horrible self-worth, self-esteem, things of those natures. And I used my traumas from childhood through adulthood as excuses as to why I felt that way. And that may trigger some people, but it is an excuse. It is. I know this firsthand. I've been through so much, and I'm definitely going to make an about me video so people can kind of get a better feel for where I'm coming from and understand, that, like a lot of people, I've been through a lot of shit. And so, and if I can pull myself out of it, you can too, honestly. So once I did the mindfulness practice for about a day or two, I started really noticing, like, man, everything I think about me is horrible. Everything, like, even if it come down to going to work, like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to, everything was always negative. And that ate up my entire existence. So once I started noticing the rhythm of that, and watching the videos from between that, Joe Dispenza, and some Dolores Cannon videos as well, I started placing together different techniques that helped me. Not necessarily going to help everybody, but what's it hurt to try? You know, what's it hurt to give yourself that effort? Because I know most people do for others, you know, especially, you know, if you feel unworthy enough, you have a tendency to put yourself out there more because you think that's going to make you more worthy or make someone want to be in your presence more. And it doesn't ever pan out like that. So I personally, myself, what worked for me was and it took some time. So over a period of time, every day, 3 times a day, I would tell myself, I am worthy. I am good enough. I can do this. I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. Any type of a positive affirmation. 3 times a day, I would repeat each phrase 3 times, okay? I noticed about a month into it, give or take, I really started feeling that confidence building in myself again. I started noticing my own light again. I started finding pieces of the goodness of my heart that I forgot were even there, you know. I continued on with that. I followed my courage. I followed that feeling inside of me that was like, yeah, I am enough. I can do this. And kept pushing forward. So this is not saying that throughout your day you're not going to still have negative thought patterns. Most of us have programmed our mind for years to think horribly about ourselves. So as soon as a negative thought comes up and you notice it, you got to stay mindful through this process. It's very important. It's crucial. As soon as you notice that negative thought pop into your head, I want you to stop the thought, say, no, I don't accept that. I am worthy. I want you to correct it right off the jump. As soon as you start feeling in your heart, feeling inside, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. Whatever the phrase may be, I want you to stop that thought right away. Stop that feeling and say, no, I am. I'm great. I can do this. I can do whatever it is I'm trying to do. I am worthy of this. I should have good things. Good things are meant for me. Abundance is meant for me. So at the very beginning, I want you to 3 times a day speak positive affirmations over your life, okay? Over yourself. While doing simultaneously, if you notice a negative thought come into your mind, I want you to stop it immediately, and I want you to correct it immediately, okay? Continue to do that. Like I said, this is going to take time. It does take time, but it's worth it. It's going to take your effort, but you're worth it. It's going to take mindfulness. You're going to have to pay attention to your own thoughts throughout each and every day. But that's okay because you're worth it. You can do this. So then when it comes to the subconscious mind, Joe Dispenza has a lot of things on that as well. And I highly recommend, especially if you found this video and you're listening to me and you've made it this far, I do recommend a lot of his videos. They are very helpful. And like I said, each one of us has our own, you're going to have your own niche. You're going to have your own way of going about things. Each one of us are different. What works for me may not work for you. You have to find what is perfect for you, but I'm trying to give the things that worked best for me, you know, and even if it's a jumping point, even if it's a start for you, you know, then so be it. That's you're on the right track already by doing this, by taking that step for yourself. So when it comes to the subconscious mind, I found what worked for me a lot of times was like listening to subliminals, that type of thing. I found an app in particular that I really like. It's called Sound and Soulful. It's done amazing for me, and they have all different options on, if you want to reprogram your subconscious mind into abundance financially, if you want to program your subconscious mind when it comes to your chakra systems, your energy centers, anything, weight, there's body, there's health, there's all kinds of things. So that really helped me a lot, going through the process of trying to reprogram the subconscious mind. And in turn, by reprogramming your mind away from the negative thought patterns and replacing them with positive thoughts, over the course of time, you're also reprogramming your subconscious mind there to a certain extent, Of course, we all have things that are hidden down deep within, whether it's from this incarnation or a previous one. But no matter what the situation is, there are ways that you can work through those, even if you're unaware. I've had a lot of emotional releases through my healing journey that are really unexplained. I don't know why I was feeling like I was feeling, but you have to let those emotions pass through your body and release them, and that helps. And it also helps clear your chakras, clear your energy centers, and it helps with releasing things in your mind as well. So I just wanted to hop on here. Sorry for the late upload. Got home from work a little bit later than what I'm used to. So anyway, I hope everybody is having the most amazing day. I hope and pray for all the joy and happiness and love in your life. I hope that you have that beautiful epiphany moment of how worthy that you truly are, how amazing you are, and that you are worth this healing journey. And I know it's going to take you far. I know it's going to be amazing. So I love you. Thank you for listening. Until next time. Bye.